So what I'm talking about with volatile investing is investing in these sort of currencies which are going up stupidly in value. So you have Bitcoin, Dogecoin, and whatever. And there's probably a lot of people that see, you know, the hills are alive sort of thing. They see magic, they see whatever. It's like, oh, I can invest £1 and I can become a millionaire. You know, that is a gamble. It's like going into any casino, putting in a pound in the spin machine and hoping you win it big. Simple as that. Now, there are at the moment some of these markets which people are trying to manipulate. They're sort of like, well, if Elon Musk tweets about Dogecoin, it's going to go up. It's going to be $1 per Dogecoin. Look, we're going to become rich. I personally am avoiding all of that. I don't need the aggravation. I don't need to see GameStop stock rise to $400 and then crash. I don't need any of the aggravation. And I know that there is a lot of people who have said, for example, to invest 1% of their portfolio, for example, into Bitcoin, because why not if they have spare cash? I personally am an average person. I don't have 1% to give. So 1% of my value versus one Bitcoin, I will get 0.00001% of a Bitcoin. You know what I mean? So I personally am avoiding all of it for now. Maybe in the future, if I somehow have spare cash that I don't want to invest somewhere else, then or throw away, then maybe. But in that situation, I'd either rather put it into a solid investment, which I will make a video about in the future, or give it to charity, rather than throw it into such as stock. So, because, for example, sure, who doesn't wish that they had invested or bought Bitcoin when they were like $2 each, many years ago? But who knew that they were going to be worth this much money? We can't predict the future. The people who invested a lot of money in Bitcoin early, they did not know that it was going to become as valuable as it is now. It was a gamble, and it paid off. Simple as that. So I would say that do not base any of your investments or whatever on this idea that oh well, it's definitely going to go this. Like, don't, like as Graham Stephen would say, don't never ever try and time the market. Like, it's not worth the aggravation. It's simply a case of invest, hold your investment, and for the long term. Like I said, I personally do have some investments going, and I will put it in a separate video explaining what that investment is and why it's a safe bet for me. But I will not, like I said, I will not get into the volatile markets because I was personally in debt for 10 years. Okay, it's been the whole like journey of this channel to date so far. And one thing I've learned in that time is the importance of peace of mind, about reducing stress, being able to sleep at night, feeling accomplishment, feeling pride in what you're doing, and most importantly, feeling safe. So, like, seeing all your money go up and crash down and so on, it can increase the amount of stress. It can not make you feel safe. It can all the time. You have to watch it like a laser beam. You have to be like, uh-oh, because it can crash in an hour. So literally it can go up and up and up and up and up, and then you go have lunch, you come back, poof, it's gone. So like I said, that's my opinion. Of course, there'll be a lot of people who are on this role who are doing it. Maybe they're even doing options trading and so on. I would say I will not do any of that stuff for my future. I will not do options trading. I will not invest in volatile markets unless I have money literally to throw away and so on. So be wary, guys. Be wary. Like, because me personally, I would favor towards investing in index funds in the entire market rather than an individual stock, because I am not an investment banker. Also, even if I was, I have seen so many videos which have said something along the lines of they chose stocks at random and they outperformed the most informed investment hedge fund manager in the world, or people have thrown darts at a dartboard with different stocks and done better than people who are experienced. You can't predict the market. Simple as that. And of course, I am not a broker. So I am not selling and getting a commission of any sales of any stock. I'm not Jordan Belfort, basically. So I am trying to live my life to reduce my stress and so on after recovering from 10 years worth of debt. And simple as that is that if we could tell the future, if we knew what the future was, everyone would invest in the winning stocks and then they would become completely worthless. For a few people to get rich in these markets, most people have to not like the money has to come from somewhere, right? So most people have to lose money for the few to get all the money. Simple as that. So as I say, guys, let me know in those comments down below. Have you invested in these volatile markets? Has it paid off? Do you regret doing it? Are you happy to do it? And so on. And when you do it, do you use money that you are happy to lose, or do you risk everything for it? Like I said, I've made clear what my stance is in this topic, and the reason I'm making the video now is because I'm seeing a trend. I think everyone is seeing this trend. Is that every time Elon Musk tweets out a trade or a stock, then everyone's like, "Oh my god, if he's the richest man in the world, if he tweets it, everyone should do it." I'm like, hell no. I'm a normal dude. I'm a normal person with no money. Simple as that. Like, I'm not going to risk anything. I don't have nothing to risk. Simple as that. I want safe investments to be secure for the future. And based on this fact that I'm about 30 years away from retirement. So I need to, over the next 30 years, make sure that I make a solid, good, like, nest egg for me for my retirement years. Simple as that. So if you're interested, check out my personal finance videos. I am not an expert. This is not legal advice and so on. All I am doing with you, or financial advice, all I'm doing is sharing with you my personal opinion on these topics. As I'm learning more about it, I will just share the reason why I'm taking certain stances towards what I do. And I would rather invest in myself than invest in stock and volatile bit like currencies. So yeah.